Hey guys, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. To all my new subbies, welcome. How you doing? Nice to meet ya. And to all my oldies but goodies, thank you so much for your continued support. So for today's video, it's gonna be super quick. I actually originally planned to do a fashion video, as you can see, but I kind of wanted to switch gears and save that for another time because I wanted to share what was on my heart for today, and that is simply don't quit your daydream. And I mean that to say there's so many things that we want out of life, and I've seen so many people who are working dead-end jobs, working their 9 to 5 that they absolutely hate, but they're just working paycheck to paycheck, trying to get by, trying to provide for their family, which is honorable. But the problem comes into play where they put their dreams on a back burner, they put their dreams on hold. And I will say it is the most important thing for you out of this life. We only have one life, so there's no way that we can go through this entire life and not fulfill our dream, not fulfill our purpose, not fulfill what it is that we think God is really calling us to do. And that could be starting a business. You could have $1 million idea that you're just sitting on because you are making up all these excuses in your head, whether it's I don't have enough resources, I don't have enough startup money, I don't have the family support, the friends that I want to support me, I don't have enough hours in the day to work my own job, let alone come home and work these other jobs where I have to provide for my family. And there's just so much that we could say, and the list could go on and on. But really what it is, it's just a bunch of excuses, and it's a way that we hold ourselves back in the long run. If someone had told me a year ago that today I would be in the position that I'm grateful, so grateful for, where I'm afforded the opportunity to work full-time from home while still maintaining my business and my blog and my brand in general, I would have not believed you. Because if you watch my previous videos where I talked about losing my dream job, or what I thought was my dream job at the time, I was in such a different space. And to know that only a few months later I'm in such a better predicament, and it's only by the grace of God. And that's really what prompted me to want to do this video, because I wanted to encourage someone that you cannot sit on your dreams any longer. You cannot think that you have to live a certain life, you have to be a certain person to prove yourself to your family or your friends, or you have to walk a certain path, because that's not true. There's so many ways to make money these days, and there's so much money to be made, might I add, and there's so many ways to get there. And so if you have an idea that you think can take off, if you just want to travel the world, if you want to do something outside of your comfort zone, I really want to tell you that you can do it, and no one should be able to hold you back. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have friends and family on your side, but to be honest, I'm so driven by success. I crave success so much that even if I didn't have the support of my family, I would still keep going, because I just want to get to a place where I feel I'm successful, where I know that I'm doing something for the greater good that's beyond me, that's beyond my own self, that's helping others. One thing I will say is that people who are too weak to follow their own dreams will always discourage you from following your own. And that's something that you have to keep in mind, because you'll be surprised at how many of your so-called friends and people that you really think is in your corner, how many of them really don't back you up when it comes down to stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something that most people would consider crazy. But you just have to kind of go with it. It doesn't matter who's on your side. It only matters what you think of yourself and what God has told you that you're meant to do. And as so long as you are walking according to His will and according to His plan for your life, you will always reap the benefits of that. So to wrap things up, I really just wanted to say, don't be fearful of what people may say. Don't be fearful of what you think the outcome may be. Don't try to already put in your head the negative outcome that could come from you stepping off, walking out your job, or cutting back hours in your job so that you can focus on other things. The main goal is for you to have faith. Trust me, faith takes you anywhere. Faith has taken me so far. And back then when I was talking about losing my job and all of that, which I will leave below, I still had faith, and people were kind of wondering how that could be. How is it that I could have lost 4 jobs in an entire year, 1 year, and still have the faith to keep going and to start a business and to keep pushing and to keep doing better in terms of my blogging and all of that? And it's like, that's only by the grace of God, and that's only faith, because I know that whatever it is that God was preparing me for, that's what all of that mess was for, to get me to a place where I could sit here and say, you can do it the same way I did. I still have so much to achieve and so much that I want to get done, but I really just wanted to remind someone that it's so important not to put your dreams on a back burner, not to put your dreams on the side anymore. Really make your dreams your priority, because that's what's going to really fuel your happiness and your longevity ultimately. To be honest, you can get so miserable being in a job that you don't like, or just being in a situation, whether that's a relationship or a friendship, that you don't like. But if you want change, you have to do something. You have to get up and work towards it. You can't sit down and wait for things to happen or wait for things to come to you. You have to make things happen for yourself. It's 2017 now. It's time to do something about that dream that you've been sitting on. So I really want to wish you guys the best in anything that you want to do. Please leave your comments below if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll be sure to answer them. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.